Hi, I'm Charlie F. Lightbulb. I'm here to teach you how to save money and energy. Incandescent light bulbs, 18 cents for 24 hours. CFL light bulbs, 5 cents for 24 hours.
I like using CFL light bulbs because it's super easy to change them around my house and it makes a big difference in my utility bill.
I've installed CFL bulbs in my light fixtures all around the house, so that's a big savings for me.
LED light bulbs.
I like using an LED for my porch light because if I can leave it on all day so that even in the winter time when I'm coming home it's still bright on my porch. It costs 2 cents a day compared to my old porch light bulb that costs 24 cents a day.
Old ones, 10,000 hours. New ones, 50,000 hours. Huge savings.
LEDs, 2 cents for 24 hours.
Check it out.
What a deal, huh? Programmable thermostats.
I like using a programmable thermostat because when I'm not home, when I'm out at work or away, I'm not having to pay my cooling and heating bills for hours that I'm not enjoying the nice air.
I think it's just a wonderful thing, and I can tell since I've had the programmable thermostat, which has been about 5 years, my electric bill has been reduced a good 20%. If not more.
Set your programmable thermostat higher in summer and lower in winter by a few degrees when you leave for work and go to bed, and save energy and money. Use power strips.
When I'm not using my TV or DVR or CD player, then I use my power strip to make sure everything's turned off so it's not using energy.
But you get all these things on at one time. It's better have 1 than 10. All on one line. On, are we ready to shut it off? It's off. 1 versus 10.
Unplug chargers.
One way I like to save energy is when I'm done using my computer, I unplug my computer from the power strip and I then unplug the cord from the wall. Even if the computer isn't plugged in, but this is in the wall, it still uses, it's an energy vampire, so it's still sucking energy out even if the computer isn't attached to it.
Did you know that even when your TV, stereo, and computer aren't in use, they are still using electricity? Plug your electronics into a power strip and turn them off when not using them. Install draft stoppers.
For outlets on walls that go to the outside, it's really useful to use draft stoppers because there's no insulation behind the outlet. So if it's hot out or if it's cold out, all the air just comes straight into your house. It's like a hole in your wall. So by putting the draft stopper there, it's like adding a little bit of insulation.
A child could do it. A baby could do it. An old person could do it. You can do it too.
Save water.
I'm about to brush my teeth, and while I'm brushing my teeth, I'm gonna turn the water off to save money.
Refrigerators and freezers.
I'm about to put these jugs of water in the refrigerator. And when they get cold, the other things in the refrigerator will get cold too, so it'll help my refrigerator not use that much energy. This is really good if you don't have that much things in your refrigerator.
I keep my freezer filled because I've learned that if the items are frozen and the freezer is full, then it helps to keep the cold air in. One thing keeps the other thing frozen.
I'm about to put these freezer bags in the freezer, and when they get frozen, they will freeze all the other foods, so my freezer won't have to use that much energy.
And that helps on energy, as opposed to the refrigerator, the freezer having to work extra hard to keep a couple things frozen.
Make sure your refrigerator and freezer are packed. More items equal less electricity. Refrigerator and freezer thermometers.
On the refrigerator side, you want your thermometer to be anywhere from 30 to 40 degrees. Check it. On the freezer side, we want it to be a negative 10 to 0 degrees. Check it out. Save that money, honey. Go on that vacation. You're gonna need it.
Keep your refrigerator at 30 to 40 degrees. Keep your freezer at 0 to negative 10 degrees. Toilet, tank, bank. Did you know that every time you flush your toilet, you waste about 1 gallon of water?
Another energy saving tip, the toilet tank bank. This is a nice gadget here. Fill this up with water, put it in your toilet, and every time you flush, you save a gallon of water. That's the toilet tank bank. Get one.
Save nearly a gallon of water per flush with a toilet tank bank. Low flow shower heads.
What I have here is an energy efficient shower head. It uses 1.5 gallons as opposed to the resident shower heads, which use 2.5 gallons per minute. And altogether, you'll be saving 1 gallon per minute.
Low flow shower heads use 50% to 70% less water. Faucet aerators.
I'm going to be replacing the kitchen aerator with one that uses less water. So we usually recommend that residents clean the aerators out about once every 2 months or so because they can accumulate minerals and other matter. This new aerator is going to use 1.2 gallons per minute less. It still has a good amount of pressure because what aerators do is they mix the air with the water. So it's still, perfectly fine for washing your hands. It just uses less water overall.
Yeah, I've had this aerator for years, probably 4, 5, 6 years, and I believe in it. The aerator is helping to preserve and save on the water.
Save almost a gallon of water per minute with a faucet aerator. Wrap the hot water heater.
What we have here is a hot water heater jacket, and it's used to wrap the hot water heater. It will warm the water up quicker, so it's easier for it to use less energy. It's important not to have this part covered right here because this is the part that regulates the temperature and also the operating mode.
We're about to cut a hole out for the pressure release valve. This is really important this part's uncovered because this is what will release in case there's an overflow.
So our next step is to insulate the hot water heater hot pipes because the first 6 feet is where the most energy escapes.
Hot water temperature.
Normally we tell residents to set the hot water heater to 120 degrees. You can check that by holding a thermometer under your faucet and turning the hot water on all the way and letting it run. If it's much hotter, it's sort of just a waste of energy. And the dial for this hot water heater is on top. A lot of them it's towards the bottom. And many of them also have a vacation mode, so that way you can save energy because you won't be using the hot water when you're gone.
Set water heater to 120 degrees. Set it to vacation mode when you're away. Washing clothes, doing laundry in warm water, costs 19 cents per load. Cold water only costs 4 cents per load.
Cold water settings will save more energy because it takes longer to make the water warm in warm water settings.
Drying clothes.
Before, when we had the dryer, our bill was pretty high, but it dropped once we eliminated the dryer altogether and started hanging the clothes on a line. The substitute for hanging clothes on a line when it's raining or snowing outside is hanging them around the house. You can hang them over doors or hang your clothes on a hanger, hang them in a closet, or hang them on a drying rack.
Electric clothes dryers can be up to 12% of your monthly electricity bill. Spread the word. Tell a friend. They can save energy too.
How you doing, Mr. Simmons?
Okay.
How you feeling today, sir?
I'm fine. Good.
I'm representing the Baltimore Energy Challenge program, sir, on ways and tips of getting you to save energy and at the same time save money. How does that sound?
I'm gonna save energy and save money?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm ready for that.
You ready for that? I'm gonna give you a starter's kit. All we ask you to do is take a pledge. Pledge means you agree to do some of those things, all of those things, to help save energy and money.
Just to review.
First one that we recommend is switching from the old-fashioned incandescent bulbs.
Turning down your thermostat and even using programmable thermostats in your home.
Wrap and turn down the temperature on your hot water heater.
Low flow shower heads are another good thing to get.
We also recommend using a power strip.
Washing your laundry in cold water.
You want to keep both your refrigerator and your freezer full. And you want the fridge at about 38 degrees and you want the freezer at 0 degrees.
Make sure that you have your home insulated.
And then finally you want to be able to share this information with everybody, which you can do easily with this handy sheet.
As long as we preserve this planet in pristine condition for the generation that come after us, we will have done our job as good stewards.